I don't want to make now the time to do this because we're in the middle of hashtag I don't want to overreact. But I do think it's time for us to, showcase a little investigative journalism.
Oh.
So as the refs get brought up and officiating and scripting gets brought to the forefront yet again for another probably third straight year of it being a real convo. As sports gambling continues to grow and people lose actual money on teams that they think should win or will win, and then watch them potentially get screwed, not only into a loss, but them losing their own personal money, there's going to be calls that the NFL is working against their own fans on a regular basis, seemingly in the world that we live. In the past couple weeks, there's been things telling us that the script has been leaked.
Yeah.
This script has been leaked. Do you remember this? Do you remember when this got put out? Look at the logo.
Oh.
It worked in the Bengals-Rams. Is that a coincidence? How about the Eagles and Chiefs? Not the Eagles green, but it is green.
Still green.
And the Chiefs are red, huh? That could be a thing. And then that means one thing and one thing alone. Oh, they just so happen to be the 1 seeds and their colors are exactly what this year's logo is? Script has been leaked. Script has been leaked. How about this not only being the only thing that was telling us it was the San Francisco Ravens, there was also this Publix, which would certainly know the script before everybody else because it's a grocery store. They're only selling Niners, Ravens balloons to get prepared for the big game. Publix knows people.
They do.
They're one of the wealthiest businesses in the United States of America. Obviously, grocery stores and food are a massive piece of Super Bowl parties and the Super Bowl days to make the day what it is. So Roger Goodell would certainly be giving them a heads up on who's going to be in the Super Bowl, so they sold these. And not only this, how about the cookie cake?
Whoa. Put it on a cookie. It's real.
Look at all those graphics. They had to make it, Roger Goodell say, hey, listen, you're making cookie cakes for the big game. Here's who it is.
Yep.
Kayfabe. We can't be telling anybody. And some asshole gets that and says, I'm going to put this out before everybody else. Just like they have balloons, I'm going to put this cookie cake out so you can get your Super Bowl party ahead of the time to even knowing who's going to be in the Super Bowl. We got the answer. The internet has run with all of these. None of them as much as they ran with this, though. Do you remember the local news and Who Gives a Fuck Wyoming? Remember, they had the script from the NFL, and they leaked it. They leaked it. Local news.
Whoa.
Listen, I understand it's going to be 5, 8, 9, 10 degrees, a little bit of sun. Also, Roger Goodell, the NFL, gave us the script. Reba McEntire's going to be there. Ursher's going to do a thing at halftime.
Yes.
Posty's going to perform. And by the way, it's Niners-Ravens in the Super Bowl matchup on February 11th. Sorry about it. They leaked it.
How could they?
What?
They leaked it. It got out.
Jeez.
All of these things led to people be firmer believers in the fact that the NFL is scripted. And now here we are just a few days later, and it's not. Will anybody ever?
That's not the game.
Yeah, what do you say now? What happens now?
Will anybody?
Just forget about it.
With the logos.
I don't think people do. I think people think it's rigged still. They're going to take that to the grave.
Well, that's because senior NFL insiders from ESPN go on ESPN shows and they say this.
It was rigged. It was rigged. It had nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes. It had nothing to do with Travis Kelce. It had nothing to do with Andy Reid. Nothing to do with the way that this champion has played. It had everything to do with the NFL scriptwriters and them wanting to make sure that they got Taylor Swift back from her concert in Tokyo to be in the stadium in Las Vegas in time for the Super Bowl because the ratings weren't going to be high enough. So they wanted to make sure they're even higher for the Super Bowl. And they wanted to bring just a little extra juice to a game that, frankly, was just a flat matchup. So, yes, it worked out very well, and the NFL was able to manage to rig the game, and now Taylor Swift will be there. It's great.
Okay, so that's why I guess I still remain torn.
Yeah.
Because
If Shefty says it, yeah, I mean, he's an insider.
well, and the best way to dispel, people from the truth is to joke about it and to acknowledge, like the NFL did with the script writing commercial.
That's right.
And then Shefty in there.
Throw him off the scent.
Now, I will say, I was just a punter, and tell me I didn't get a single script.
Damn.
It's a fucking bummer now that I'm hearing about it because that local news station got it.
Yeah.
That fucking Publix got it.
Griff Whalen got it.
What's that?
Griff Whalen. Maybe that was the wrong name.
Are you talking about the fake punt?
That isn't what I was talking about, but I guess now, sure, that's what I'm talking about. I definitely said the wrong name.
Did any?
Yep.
Great work.
Yep, 100% said the wrong name.
But as soon as
Who could it
Schefter, all those things are tough with the logo not working.
Yeah.
Okay. With the local news not being,
Sure.
turns out, not real. With the cookie cake,
Oh, no, not the cookie cake.
with the
That's the
balloons.
craziest one.
The balloons. Think about that, because the amount of time it takes to build it and then
Yeah.
fill
Blow 'em up.
them all up.
Yep.
So the NFL would give a heads up for that type of thing. For all that to be wrong, I'm fucking bummed out.
Dude,
But then for Schefter to come out and just say the truth in a joking way makes me even more bummed out.
ridiculous.
So let's just remember that maybe sometimes we're giving way too much credit to people,
Could be.
saying, oh, they're way smarter than, because when you're saying something's rigged or scripted, you're banking on people being super intelligent. I, normally super optimistic guy, just happen to have some doubts about people's intelligence.